Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praise, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and salutations to you brothers that's out there pushing this word in sincerity, right? Today is just going to be a quick point I want to make, especially to you younger men out there in the faith. You got to learn how to rule your spirit, all right? You have to learn how to rule your spirit. Because I remember being young once in this truth and coming up, and you got your hormones raging. You want to be out doing this and doing that and really enjoying yourself, right? It's a point. Some guy, I forgot what movie this was, but it's a guy that said, "Hey, you a young dummy. You young, dumb, and full of cum." So you out there making questionable moves, and that's the wrong thing to do, especially in the times that we're living in. All right, because this lesson is really focused in on you young brothers out there, man. All right, in the faith, and especially some young guys that's in this camp in GMS Chicago. All right, that was recently out of order, right? But I'm making this lesson to prove a point, man. All right, through the scriptures that ruling your spirit is something that you need to practice on and conquer, especially in these times we're in, man. Because we are in perilous times, believe it or not. Now I'm going to go into the book of Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but wise." Right? It's one thing to read these scriptures and claim you and break them down and say you got understanding, but you got to actually put these precepts and this understanding to work, man. You have to incorporate these things into your daily life and your actual being. All right? It says, "Redeeming the time because the days are evil." Because here in Chicago, man, they have the National Guard out here. They have troops stationed on blocks, man. They have a curfew in effect. And for brothers to be out drunk, damn near to where they're going to black out, wandering around the city is not a good look, man. That is not a good look in these times, man. All right? Because anything can happen right now, man. You have a brewing race wars going on. You have you have Esau that has set up these body snatchers riding around in white vans, all right, undercover agents. So you have a lot of things in play right now. So you really have to, like I said, you have to really be circumspect and really be in your right mind, all right? He says, "Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is." Right? You go out there, you do your lessons, you do your sit downs. You know Yahweh Shai want to bring this place down. This is that last kingdom that must go down. And we're in this kingdom where it's going to be the main destruction over here in Mystery Babylon, but you still acting like it's it's party time, man. You acting like it's the middle of the 90s or some shit, man. We are at the end of this thing, believe it or not. Okay? And the days are only going to get darker. You have Trump claiming that he's going to bring in the actual military, right? You got these coordinated riots and events that keep going and going, and this stuff is set up, man. All right, these things are set up. My girl was just at a local Walmart, and I live out in the suburbs of Chicago, and she's friends with one of the cashiers, and the cashier told her that they had a meeting with the police this morning, the whole store, saying that this coming weekend they got reports and intel that a crew of looters and rioters are coming down to hit certain towns around where I'm at, man. So this shit is set up, man, and these people are being funded. But back to the point, in these times, you don't want to be out caught up in that mess, man. You really don't want to be caught up in that. We know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will protect his elect, but you really don't want to tempt the hand of the Lord, because he could teach you a lesson, and he could mess you up to teach you that lesson. All right? Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of... let's get this right here. This is the book of Luke 15 and 13, and this is just a precept from the story of the prodigal son. This is Luke 15 and 13. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. Right? When you're a young man, you want to party, you want to be in the club. But the club is closed down, man. The bars is closed down. So wandering the streets, chasing up after these funky broads out here, man, it's not the move to be making, man. Okay? It's not the move to be making, especially what's going down outside. All right? Especially what's going on right here in Chicago. Especially got Issachar and the Southern Kingdom beefing right now. So you have that in effect with everything else that's going on, man. All right? It's a time to focus and be disciplined. That discipline is a hard word for Jake, man. Right? You guys got to get it together, man. You young men got to get it together. Okay? This economy is starting to open up. It's more and more people out. Businesses doing this and that. And some businesses are even hiring. So if you can still work. Right? You got the elders and older people in our camp that's doing what? Still working, man. They're still grinding. But the young men are getting drunk every day, hanging out every day, being unproductive, being riotous. It's out of order. Simply out of order. So if you don't want to take heed to my warning, eventually Yahweh Shai is going to warn you. And his warning is going to be worse than mine. Just let me tell you that. Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus 31 and 29. It says, but wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling. So if you out here and it's a curfew, and you got troops and police posted, and you drunk out of your mind, you won't be able to obey orders. And these people got orders to shoot. Right now it's rubber bullets, man. But it's just this crime mob keep attacking these stores and breaking these windows. They're gonna start mowing people down for real. So it's time to get your head out of your ass. All right. And see what's going on, man. And you know these scriptures, so you're held to a higher accountability. All right, keep that in mind. Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminisheth strength and maketh wounds. Right. Let me see what else I got. I don't want to make this too long, but I want to just make the point of the time that we're living in, man. You young man got to rule your spirit. It's Proverbs 16 and 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city, man. All right? We're still in this man's kingdom, man. We still under this man's foot. So to walk around all willy-nilly thinking it's all sweet is not. All right? And if certain of the man in this camp don't wake up, man, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. All right? They're going to be in for a rude awakening. But ruling that spirit is mighty important, man. The elder man you see in this thing had to do it. They had to forego certain things that people of, in their early 20s, mid-20s do. Put time and dedication into what? This word. It's almost like a craft. Almost like a professional athlete. Who, while his friends are out partying, he's doing what? Training, man. That's the mentality you have to take on when you embark on this journey, all right? Because you don't want to end up dropping this plow for some nonsense. Now let's finish this off in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. You are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. So we should act like that. We have this understanding, so we have to show and walk, all right, in a whole different mind frame than your peers. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, right? For they that sleep sleep in the night, and they that are drunken in the night. So you don't want to make the same mistakes as as 2/3 out here, man. Of these jakes that don't know what's going on out here. Because you get caught in the wrong areas, if shit go down and you stand around, guess what? They're gonna pin it on you. There's already reports come out that they're pinning it on people that just stand around. They don't even have to be looting or rioting. You're so-called in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Verse 8, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet, the hope of salvation. And that's the point, man. All right? For you younger Akim out there, all right, it's time to rule that spirit. Okay? Deal with it, man. Forsake this flesh, man. Because the reward season, that reward season is almost here, man, and you don't want to come up short. But that's the point. I don't want to keep rambling. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I want to say shalom next time.